What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am out here tonight for a Sam Bananas Classic, camping in the rain. You got that right. Got the tarp with me. We're gonna get the tarp set up. We're gonna do, nice big fire out here. I got interesting homemade backpacking meal that I'm gonna test out because I got some backpacking trips coming up and I'm really excited to tell you what I got in store for the future. So thank you so much for tuning back in. I don't want to waste too much time because it is raining. It's kind of nuts out here. We got to get everything set up. I got some good beers to drink. Hopefully we're going to catch some wildlife on camera. Lay back, enjoy nature. But before we do any of that, I've got to take a little nip off of the old banana flask. Whew. That one does not have much of a bite on it, but it's some good, easy sipping. That is called Tullamore Dew. I'll put the name up there for you. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but you get the picture. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Ooh, Nelly. Woo! Goodness sakes. Okay, so I just decided to tie off to this little shrub instead of using the stake that I carved. It works a little bit better this way, gives us a little more height in the front. Carved up a couple more stakes for the back here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome. There is so much space under here, like way more than I really need, to be honest. But that's all right. We're gonna take advantage of this. Hopefully you guys can see that, okay? Okay, I'm gonna make a couple modifications here. I think I need to go up with the tarp a little bit. So up. All right, quick little tour around. Not sure if you can see it, but I've got the tying off to a little shrub there. Then we're coming down with our ridge line between those two. Again, tying off to a small tree here. So here's the front, here's our side, and you can see I got a nice little porch kind of overhang area coming down here. And then here's our back. It's not a perfect pitch, but it's not too shabby. And I got my line going up to the tree there and then tying off right here to this tree. So that gives us a bunch more space in the back. And now I don't have water pooling there. I should have got a shot of it before, but there was water, like a nice sized puddle of water pooling up there. So I think this is gonna be pretty good. We're gonna be pretty happy with this. We'll get our sleep system set up next. These are all the beers that I saved when I lost them in that lake last time. Oh, we're just gonna put it down there like that. We'll call that good. And those should get reasonably cold there like that. It's a little difficult for me to wade out into deeper water because it's so marshy and stuff. I don't really want soaking wet boots. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of sucks. I love camping in the rain, but you can't do that much when you're camping in the rain. So I usually bring like a chair and a table and a tent and like all the amenities and stuff to get out and camp in the rain. And once in a while, I like to just do a tarp camp in the rain where you basically don't have a lot. But I've been having some like really severe back pain lately. So not having a chair is gonna kind of suck. But that's okay. This is type 2 fun. And we're gonna continue on with the rest of our night here. Woo! This is what we signed up for. Okay, got my Tyvek ground sheet. Ooh. Good Lord. We are getting this sucker set up, no question about it. Yeah, it's not always peaches and cream, but that is, you know, part of the fun. A lot of the fun is just kind of looking back on it. But I'll tell you what, by hook or by crook, we're gonna have ourselves a camping adventure. Okay. This, I don't know what you call it. There's like a piece that goes right here that has the buttons on it. And I just pulled it out of the bag and it was gone. I don't know what happened to it. It was there when I packed it. But I can stick my thumbnail in there and I can get it to work. So even the light still works. I don't know. That's cool. That's cool. Oh. At least it still works. Oh, that is nice. Oh man. Well, yeah, I had honestly planned on doing a little fishing. But yeah, I don't know. It's coming down good. Honestly, I think we're just gonna go ahead and get that fire started because that just sounds really warm and inviting right now. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's our next step here. So fortuitously, a couple of pieces laying right here. Nice sawed off ends. I think these are probably mine from the last time I was here. So we'll definitely take these. We'll just leave those right there. It doesn't matter if they get wet. It's already been on the ground, it's already wet, but that is not gonna stop us from making a fire. This is the fun part. Oh. This is just off the ground enough. This will be some good kindling here. This will also be some good kindling. I'll go ahead and take these entire pieces. This should definitely help us get going. Ooh. Yeah. That's a fair amount of firewood to just get started. So that's looking pretty good. Okay. Woo, that is perfect. Oh man, search might be over. It's a big piece of firewood. Ooh. Notes of pineapple. Oh, hi, a camper's like for me. I was just out trying to get it like a nice big ball of kindling. I probably want like a beach ball size of like fine twigs. Maybe not that much, you know, I want a bunch because it's soaking. It's just so flipping wet. But anyway, I found that giant piece. It was right by the trail out there, so got to bring that back in. I think we should be pretty set. We should be pretty set. Woo. Let's put this over here. Woo! Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a little bit of a challenge. But I have 100% confidence that I will be getting this fire started. After all, I'm Sam Bananas. Right on top of a puddle. Not gonna be a problem. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna do one more big log in front like that. Yeah. Okay, we'll do two more. Now you can use whatever fire starters you want. There's other brands on the market. I've used that Blackbeard. I thought it worked great. I use birch bark. That works great. You can use a cotton ball soaked in, or just with some petroleum jelly rubbed on it. There's a lot of things you can do. This is just the way I do it. I'm not saying it's the best out there, but for my personal experience, it's been pretty tried and true in situations like this. And I camp in the rain a lot, so I need something that's reliable. Now, after I said all that, it's a moment of truth. Come on, buddy. Get it going. Get it going. Okay, now that should work. That's a better configuration. Come on, don't fail me, puppy. You can do it. You can do it. I'm just checking to make sure that I am recording. Yes, I am. There it goes. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Come on, you got this, buddy. You got this. Please do it. Yeah! Woo! That is it. Twiggy, twiggy, twiggies. Come on now. You got it. Keep it going. Keep it rocking and rolling. This does happen. Yeah, buddy. Woo-hoo-hoo! That isn't moving. Okay, we're gonna change the camera angle. Oh. Yeah, so that did take two. We did have to get two. I'm not sure how that'll turn out on the editing room floor, but yeah, I did have to use two. This is, you know, literally in the rain, with the rain coming down, is kind of a challenging condition to start a fire in. Oh. But yeah, we are rocking and rolling, baby. We're moving now. Don't you worry about that. I'm not gonna lie, it is struggling. But I think we got a decent little base there. It should work out okay. Yep, we're moving. We are moving. That is a fire. We are moving. Whew. That is a fire. That is a fire. Really the key to building a fire in the rain is it's all the same stuff of building a regular fire. It's just you got to be a lot more careful about it. And I'm often not that way, so I don't want to be some kind of braggy, I can build a fire in the rain type of, you know, guy. Look what I have created! But yeah, it's really just all about, you know, taking your time and using care. The biggest, most important thing is to build some kind of a platform so you're not directly on the wet ground. And then you want to do as much small, fine stuff as possible. The smaller, the thinner, the finer, the better. Usually the rule of thumb is like pencil lead, the size of pencil lead. You want to get like a nice chunk of it, as much as you can anyway. And then even if it's wet, they usually still go right up. Woo! Yeah, it's funny because all that talk about I gotta get the camera and I gotta upgrade the channel. Most of the footage you're seeing today has been on my iPhone anyway. But yeah, it's been coming down real good, so I don't want to put my nice new camera out in the rain. Ooh. But this is the camera, so I don't know if you can tell, and I don't know if it makes a difference, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we are going to need a little bit more wood. This is a nice stable fire, but I need a couple more big long pieces like this, especially since I need to cook up my dinner. So we are going to venture into the woods, and we're going to get ourselves some. Let's do it. A little bit of a breather here. So recently, actually after the last camp, not right after, but within a couple days, I ended up having to go to the doctor. Wasn't an emergency. I didn't go to emergency room, but I had some very, very severe back pain. I've always, for a while now, I've been doing yoga. Oh, we got some kind of a visitor over here. But yeah, since then I've stepped it up. I had to get an anti-inflammatory shot in my back. They also gave me some muscle relaxers. I have not taken any of those so far. Yeah, so it seems to be subsiding, and I think things are doing better. I am losing weight. I appreciate everybody who has left me comments, you know, positive encouragement and all of that stuff. It means a lot. Thank you. Woo! Goodness sakes. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, but anyway, that's kind of what's going on with me. I think when I do these rain camps, I need to work on having some kind of a seat with back support. Whether that's bringing a folding chair out with me, or you know, improvising, bushcrafting up something. Yeah, I think that's going to be something I need to do in the future. So, but so far so good. This camp is going okay. As soon as you get that fire started, it's always such a big mood lifter. Whew. So this is a dehydrated hamburger helper, homemade hamburger helper. Mrs. Bananas and I made this together. When I say made it together, I use that term loosely. I was the assistant for Mrs. Bananas, the kitchen wizard. But yeah, that's kind of a big helping. I'm gonna eat a portion of this or all of this. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. That light is way too bright. Okay, so I'm gonna eat all of this or a portion of it, or I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get our whole setup here. I basically got a nice big bed of coals, and I'm gonna get my campfire stove set up. So I'll show you how I do that here. So the way I like to do it is I take my pot, I put my food in there. Oh God, that is so much. And then what I do is I put all the water in there cold. And then what I do is I put it on the fire, so that way it's rehydrating the entire time while it's getting warm. Typically what a lot of people do is they take boiling water and they put it in with this, and they just cover it, and then they stir it around. I let it sit all the way through the heating up process, and then when it's like boiling or simmering or whatever, I remove it. That's how I do it. I find that seems to rehydrate pretty well. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I had to fiddle with this a little bit, but get it going again. Woo! Goodness sakes. Oh, smoke in my eyes. But yeah, that's starting to come together. Oh no! No! Oh! Okay, well, that is a real bummer, because that was really starting to come back together nice. And I'm getting ready to do some backpacking in Florida. I really wanted to know how that was going to work out. I got a little bit left in here. I'm going to add some water, just a little bit. That's a bummer. I was looking forward to that. It was really good when I ate it before I dehydrated it. So I really wanted to see how that was going to pan out. And it's okay. Oof. Just got to collect myself a little bit and then get back on the horse here. I do have a little bit of a backup. Something I just brought for in case I wanted a snack. So let's see how that turns out. Okay, so the bad news is I spilt it all. The good news is that looks pretty close. So now it's time for moment of truth taste test. Little crunchy in some parts, but that's actually honestly not bad. The noodles are great. That is not bad. I'm really excited. I got a bunch of this and I can take it to Florida. Okay. I'd like a little bit more dinner than that, so I'm going to go ahead and cook up my plan B. Oh my God, it's so smoky. Okay. So that's actually like a nice char all the way around. Arby's sauce. Arby's sauce has not let me down yet. I really wanted to show you guys this part of the forest that I had never seen before. I went and checked it out during the day when I first got here, but I didn't film it. But that gives us something cool to do in the morning. So you guys stay tuned for that. And we will, goodness sakes. Yeah, and I'll show you guys in the morning. I want to see from you guys if you'd like to see a camp in this location. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so if I didn't explain that earlier properly, I'm heading to Florida, possibly another location or two. I'm going to do some backpacking down there. By the time you see this video, I will be in Florida or South Carolina, or a couple things are up in the air. But then Mrs. Bananas will join me at a location in Florida, and we're going to have a nice little vacation. And I'll have a nice little vacation vlog over on Patreon for everybody. But on the main YouTube channel, you'll see some backpacking trips. Hopefully I'll get some good wildlife and some alligators and all kinds of crazy stuff that they got down there, big bugs and all that stuff. So I'm excited to get into a different climate and test things out down there. So stay tuned for that. That'll be the next one you see. Warning. That was not the worst night's sleep, but not the best. This is not exactly my proudest tarp configuration. Was flip-flopping around in the wind all night. Kept banging into me. But the sound of the rain was nice, and I like the sound of the geese. It's a really pretty spot. So, but I got a lot of work to do. To get ready for my upcoming trip. So, I want to show you guys that spot. We are going to go see that spot. So give me a second to get myself together and get torn down here. And I'll take you over there. That is cool. That is really cool. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, goodness sakes. So you got to cross this kind of boggy type of swampy kind of area here. But once you get past it and you get onto the other side, well, this looks absolutely ridiculous. Oh, it's like, come see this thing. It's just like completely overflowed, which I should have known that it would be. But yesterday it just looked really, really cool. And it's like this kind of almost like a prairie. And this is like a small river normally. Let me see if I can get you down a little bit further. So you can see here, this is like the start of a beaver dam. There's basically like a little trail that comes through here. You can see like up there might be a really cool camping spot. Climb up across these logs. Film it, try not to break my neck. Well, hopefully you can kind of see what I was going for here and what I wanted to show you. It's super flooded right now after a big rain, so I would have to come back here when it wasn't raining because the ground turns into a swamp and it's just really tough to navigate back in here. But at any rate, I wanted to show it to you. I'd be interested in hearing if you thought this could be make for an interesting camp when it's a bit more dried out. There is a ton of wildlife back here. There should be beavers back here too. But yeah, it'd be cool to go on that side and kind of explore up around there and see what that was. Maybe get a nice campsite kind of overlooking the little river here. Yeah, at any rate, this is where I'm going to leave you guys. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Each and every one of you who watches the video, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You all make it possible for me to do this. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that banana. That is another one for the books. We're gonna catch you on the next thing, everybody. Bye.